Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet very interesting session of Candid Meena. And hope you guys had a very nice weekend. And we are getting, more and more close as to what is really happening between Salman Khan and Lawrence Bishnoi, and also the fact that Karan Johar has come out with a very interesting thing. And what is that thing exactly? Especially after the 1,000 crore buyout of his company from Adar Poonawalla, thanks to his wife Natasha Poonawalla, who is a very big friend of Karan Johar. And we'll be talking about that. And welcome, Manina. Welcome, Meera. And it is over to you. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So, friends, as I told you earlier, now Lawrence Bishnoi's name is being used, to frighten. Earlier, they used to say, use the name of ghosts to frighten little children. Now, Lawrence Bishnoi's name is being used to frighten politicians and people from Bollywood. So the one who's the most scared is, of course, Salman Khan and Zeeshan. Okay. Now, apparently, this MP Pappu Yadav, he said that stay away from Salman Khan. Please do not, try to threaten Salman Khan. And suddenly he got scared because he got a threat from Lawrence Bishnoi gang saying that you keep quiet, And immediately what he did was he approached a home ministry for Z security. Now everybody, I think all these people will want Z security, with Bishnoi gang, giving them threats. So meanwhile, as you know, the Waqf board in Karnataka is also trying to act smart. And now one of the people from this present Congress, Zamir Ahmed, was claiming that 120,000 acres of Waqf land in Karnataka, it belongs to Waqf. Now, if he's claiming this today, he will take it tomorrow. Now, again, see, what will happen is that people will start approaching, social media will talk about Lawrence Bishnoi. Now, will Lawrence Bishnoi also threaten Zamir Ahmed? Is the question. Then will Zamir Ahmed also ask for Z security? So this is really becoming a big thing because people are literally scared of what Lawrence Bishnoi can do sitting inside the jail. So now, amidst reports of a threat to Salman Khan's life, the Bharatiya Kisan Union, the person who made the most problems during the farmers, rally, Rakesh Tikait, he said that on Sunday that the actor Salman Khan should apologize to the Bishnoi community because if a dispute is resolved by apologizing, then there's nothing wrong in it. Now, Tikait, who was here to take part in a farmers' Mahapanchayat, said this while replying to a reporter's question on jailed gangster Lawrence Bishnoi. So he says if any dispute ends by apologizing to the Bishnoi community, then what is wrong in it? If a mistake has been made knowingly or unknowingly, then what does Salman Khan lose in apologizing? So this is what the farmer said. Now, I was rather amused when, this India Today spoke to Somy Ali, and Somy Ali said that, see, I find Bishnoi quite a silly character sitting in jail, and, all this is very stupid. And, she started making fun of Lawrence Bishnoi and said that Salman Khan is a nice man and all that. And she has been with him for 3 or 4 years. And only then after, so she knows him inside out. Now, in her interview with us, she had very clearly said that when they were doing the shooting and when, during the time of the killing of the Black Buck, she had told this group, Salman Khan and his gang, that she doesn't want to go hunting because she doesn't like to go hunting and she doesn't believe in killing animals. Okay, so this is what she had said in an interview with us, and now suddenly it seems she is, speaking in the opposite manner. What's happening? I mean, don't these people remember the earlier talks that they have and what they say? And now suddenly she's, in a full speed protecting Salman Khan's speech. You remember the number of interviews she did where she badmouthed Salman and the kind of things she said. I mean, you can't even say it in this channel. So after all that, she's saying that he's a good man. In fact, she said that she left him because Aishwarya Rai started coming to his flat in Galaxy, and that's the reason she used to come to his gym in Galaxy, and that's why she decided that she's going to separate from Salman Khan. Now, is she going to say that nothing of that sort happened at all? So these people, I think they forget what they say, and they forget that social media has a very strong memory, and if they don't recall what they said, then there's a problem, isn't it? Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, see, she came on our channel, Candid Meena, and it's a very interesting interview. In case you've not watched it, do watch that interview. And she was quite clear that she was alleging that Salman Khan did not treat her well physically as well as emotionally, and right now she is supporting Salman Khan. She is doing the opposite. So it is quite obvious that either she is doing this for publicity,
Yeah.
because she wants to get some sort of publicity, and all the mainstream media channels are calling her for interview, and she's making use of hope of this Lawrence Bishnoi, Salman Khan, feud for her own popularity and publicity, so that she gets a larger fan following. For if some people do watch her stuff, so whatever it is. And the whole thing now, Rakesh Tikait also, getting into this whole Salman Khan thing is quite hilarious. He is, responsible for the farmers' protest and everything. So why would he get involved in this? And now, also very interestingly, members of the Bishnoi community in Jaipur burned effigies of Salman Khan and his father on Saturday, and so they think that we are Bishnois, we do not defame anyone just like that, and we will make all efforts to ensure justice is served in this particular case. So all in all, things are not looking good for Salman Khan as it is, and he moves around everywhere with 60 people, 60 bodyguards, whether it is for shooting for a Big Boss episode, or whether it is shooting for a film. And the latest news, friends, is that he's going to go to Dubai for some sort of show. He's going to do a show in Dubai, and he'll be traveling abroad. So, all in all, what is quite obvious that there'll be some meetings in Dubai with regards to all this Lawrence Bishnoi gang and everything in Dubai, and that is the reason why they're doing Dabang the tour in Dubai. So that's the latest news from Candid Meena, that he's going to Dubai, and everything happens in Dubai. So I'm not very surprised, especially after the way Baba Siddique was assassinated. The whole Bollywood is shaking as to who is on the next hit list, and how the whole business of the mafia is going to it's very, very important. Yes. Somi is so unpredictable. She doesn't know what she wants. Yes, she takes a U-turn. Yes, Neena ji. The real farmers themselves are fed up with fake protest. Yes. Salu has done
Gundagiri for too long. Finally, there is someone who can set him straight. So now it's it's rather humorous as it seems. Everybody seems to be shaking the moment Lawrence Bishnoi's name is spoken. So it seems like everybody seems to be now, since we are not getting justice as fast as we want, and when we say as fast, after 4.5 years, there's no talk about Sushant Singh Rajput or Disha Sadia. Okay, so now when justice is not given fast enough, then people will look towards Lawrence Bishnoi. अरे इसको खत्म करो, उसको खत्म करो, उसने इसको मारा, उसने ये सब किया वो लड़की के साथ. So what is going to happen is that he's become the modern Robin Hood for many people, because he's settling scores faster than any judiciary court can do. So who's in a sense he's becoming in the eyes of the public, he's becoming like a hero. while Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, and all these Akshay Kumar and all come with, jackets and with cigarettes in their, hands and walking slow-mo, to impress people with their, macho images. It's actually a person sitting in jail, who is actually, building up that kind of a, image by merely sitting in the jail. So it is quite, humorous to watch what's happening. So meanwhile, a small piece of news. You remember this girl, this actress called Sai Pallavi. Earlier, she sometimes you think that she is a pea-brained woman because much earlier she had spoken about Kashmiri Pandit genocide. She was comparing it to the as a Muslim killed in a cow smuggling case. So she found we found it rather amusing that she could say something as shocking as this. And also later she said that it's wrong to kill someone by saying Jai Shri Ram, but it is right to, so she's been changing her stance quite often. And now that there's a, she also spoke about the army people in a very strange way. And now she's going, because of her new film, that is going to release, now she's paying tribute to the, army martyrs memorial. So who are these people, these film people? Do they have any values? Do they stick to anything that they say? And now she's going to come as Sita. Okay, are you going to forgive her? If she takes such a huge role as Sita Mate, and she speaks nonsense like this, either she is a pea-brained woman or she's being fed nonsense by the Urdu wood. I don't know what is happening. But if a person is speaking in this way, and she expects us to, imagine her as the pure Sita Devi, the chaste Sita Devi, that's not going to happen. Social media, she's trending with everybody saying boycott her because she is speaking utter nonsense, and either someone is writing the script for her or she is just trying to garner some attention. So this is something very, very strange. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah, so it's quite, it's not very, very surprising because she has to toe the line when it comes to landing roles in Bollywood. And I think she's cast opposite Ranbir Kapoor in this Ramayan. And so she has to, make some sort of statements ridiculing Hindu traditions and Sanatan traditions. And I'm not surprised if these kind of comments come, like making fun of the army or anything to do with Sanatan Dharma. So this is expected, and it is really, really, disappointing to see a South Indian actress, making such kind of statements. So none of these actresses deserve enacting the gods. Yes, Meeraji, please spare us.
So one thing, Jaydev, is that also the fact that, see, she's, she has no great looks to talk about. Usually we say that people look like the girl next door. We can't even say that about her, because girls next door are rather pretty. So what do we talk about this girl who is trying to take on a very, very big role, and that too of the beautiful, chaste Sita Devi. So, whoever is the director, must be hallucinating to even imagine that Sita would have looked like Sai Pallavi at all. Okay. And then you have Lord Rama. Who is Lord Rama? We're talking about Ranbir Kapoor. Is Ranbir Kapoor your image of Lord Rama? So it's, just like they are hallucinating, these directors. And now they have put in, I think, Yash also, the South Indian actor, Yash as Ravan. So these people are absolutely going bonkers, and that they are so scared of social media opinions that they have made it so tight. It's like, nobody can enter the sets. Shooting is done even more tighter than even Salman Khan with his bodyguards. There's something more, secret happening in this shooting of the Ramayan that's happening. So they are very petrified. Will this happen? The same thing happen as what happened in Adipurush. You understand? So it's very good. Social media has given them such a tough time that the directors and producers really don't know what to do. Yesterday, Neena Nandra was also talking about Farah Khan, saying that, see, this woman is going around cooking in everybody's kitchen, you know, and she's taking her, cook along with her because she doesn't have any movies. Now, and her silly poor PJs, are not even working. So the poor woman has a real problem with her. I don't think Shah Rukh has any film. Otherwise, Shah Rukh would have at least given her some, roles, in the film for choreography or whatever, dances or whatever. But now both are sitting catching flies. And now Shah Rukh Khan's daughter is also catching flies, because just now when I look at Facebook, there are shots of this woman Suhana trying to teach makeup, makeup tips. Okay, now if a very beautiful woman, very glamorous woman comes and shows us tips, we'll all follow it. Okay, let us see how the eyebrow is done or how the lips are done. But if Suhana is going to teach us what to do makeup, we'll run away. We don't want to look like her. That is certainly, and I'm not mocking. See, people should know their limits. Whether it is the daughter of Shah Rukh Khan or whether it is the son of somebody else. Okay, they should know their limits. If they cannot act, please don't act. If they don't look good,
Also,
don't act.
one point, yeah. Vidya Balan was seen in a dance video with Madhuri Dixit, and she fell on stage twice. So, I mean, that, she says that she's a professional Bharatanatyam dancer, but, falling on the stage as a professional Bharatanatyam dancer, that is not acceptable.
And
Especially
then,
if
what
you,
happened? No,
yeah,
what is funny? What is funny is what happened after that. She got up and she forgot her
yeah.
steps. And she needed Madhuri to show her what to do next. So the whole thing was like
Madhuri was doing Kathak.
yeah.
Kathak.
So it was like a
Yeah,
Kapil
yeah,
Dev,
yeah.
show. Everybody is laughing and she doesn't know what to do. So now we know that Vidya Balan also doesn't have films. So now she has resorted to some sort of dance which he doesn't even know. So
Yeah.
what
So,
Meera is, Meera has put a very interesting comment. She says we will look like clowns following this nepo makeup artist wannabes. In fact, something that I must, since Meera has come up with this, I must say something. Friends, this in this Bollywood vibes thing that, the second series or third series, I don't know what series it is, when Karan Johar comes with this, somehow I feel this Karan Johar has got a very sly, this thing of destroying people. Now he has tried to destroy the South Indian actors, whether it is all these, what is his name, Jadit? Devrakonda. He was, they tried to destroy him. They tried to destroy all the actors who came, the female actors who came, Tamanna and all the other actors, because they wanted to see South Indian actors destroyed. So at least some consolation for Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor and all that. Now he is bent on destroying the fossilized, Bollywood wives. We never knew that there were such wives. It is just like, a host of cooks and all that. So we did not know that, see, these people are important. So what did they do? Karan Johar suddenly brought them, dusted the cupboard and all that, and brought these four women together. Now, okay, now four people, we can take. But you bring two more or three more from Delhi also. Now this is a complete war field, because as it is, whatever this, the Bombay fossilized housewives, Bollywood wives talk, it's just like, some trivial school children talking, what do you have a lollipop? Do you have a date? What will you do on your first date? Will you kiss? All these silly things are what they are usually talking about. Now the Delhi, trio, they come in with more knowledge and apparently more and stunning outfits. Now, what is their conversation? So they are talking about everything for karma to destiny and songs, and they can't sing for nuts. Okay, so they start singing suddenly. So all these things come together, and the Bombay wives have started getting a complex because of these Delhi women. Now the fight starts. So Karan Johar's main job is to make these women fight, like a cat fight. And then after the cat fight, he laughs. Perhaps he goes home and laughs, sitting with Alia Bhatt and all those favorite ones of his. But ultimately, what happens is these fossilized how Bollywood wives, housewives, become so trivial. And why are people watching them becomes the main thing. Because see, I'm sure in India, the way women are forging forward in different roles and different jobs and coming out, in whether it's Air Force or whether they're doctors or surgeons or whatever, we're proud of our women. But when we see these women, we think, what are we reduced to? First of all, why do you need them? First, one series you did finish, Karan Johar. Please do not dig and bring them up again. Now he brings another series. And who is interested whether this lady is divorced and she's going to have, at this old age, she's going to have a boyfriend or not? And who is the boyfriend? So now you're going to start another series to show us who is the boyfriend. And that also another fossilized man. So what is going on in, Karan Johar's mind is absolutely, no wonder Bollywood is in such a mess. You have directors and producers like Karan Johar, that thing is going to work because people are not interested. You can come in OTT, you can come in anything, but nobody's going to watch you. You know, you can put any women in slit skirts and stilettos and all that, but nobody's going to watch you because there's no content to it. So this is hilarious the way these people are acting. Yeah. So yes, back to you, Jan.
Yeah, so friends, the big secret of Karan Johar is out, and he has admitted that Dharma Productions was not doing well, and he had a 83% drop in revenue, 83, and 75% dip in profits, and it was really really bad financial situation after the pandemic for Dharma Productions, and this is the reason why he was looking for someone to buy his stake in the company, and Adar Poonawalla bought 50% of stake in Karan Johar's company for 1,000 crores. So and what is very
Strange thing is, Jaydev, days after buying Karan Johar's firm, Adar Poonawalla gets ready to sell 40% stake in one of his companies. So perhaps you could talk about that as well.
Yeah, so Adar Poonawalla is ready to sell 40% stake in a short SCHOTT. That is one of his companies.
So you mean to say his destruction has also started? Karan Johar is destroying him also?
No. So what is happening is Adar Poonawalla is a businessman, as we all know, and buying and selling stakes in companies is quite normal for him. The very reason he bought the stake in Karan Johar's Dharma Production is because of his wife's relation with Karan Johar, and she is passionate about all these Bollywood films and Natasha Poonawalla, and that's the reason why he said, okay, I'll buy, I'll put 1,000 crores and buy this 50% stake. Otherwise, he does not have any interest in Bollywood films. Yes. Have heard that KJo is also promoting another show on Amazon Prime with the Nepo kids. So that's hilarious. And and friends, I just saw the other day that Salman Khan was, making fun of some contestant. He was bullying a contestant in Big Boss, one guy in Big Boss. So I really talked to myself if they take in Lawrence Bishnoi as one of the contestants in Big Boss, and it'll be quite hilarious to see that if Lawrence Bishnoi is taken as one of the contestants in Big Boss and Salman Khan is the host, I'm sure that the viewership will skyrocket to one of the greatest records in television history, right? And it'll be very hilarious to see that. Yes, I've heard that KJo is promoting another show on Amazon Prime. Yes, so even Alia Bhatt couldn't save Adharma Productions. Adar Poonawalla produced COVID vaccine so that we could watch Student of the Year 3. Yeah, it was sporting of her to buck up and gracefully carry on. Well done, Vidya says Minoti. Yeah, so These are the things which is happening in Bollywood, and we have Maharashtra election, very soon happening, and all this. We will have to see how BJP has to get their game right, because Fadnavis and Shinde have a very difficult task ahead if they want to win the Maharashtra election. Yes. So yes, it is over to you.
Yeah. So now Zeeshan Siddique, the son of Baba Siddique, said that Salman Khan has been a tremendous source of support for him and his family following his father's tragic death earlier this month. Salman was among the first stars to arrive at the hospital and was present at the funeral. In a recent interview, it was revealed that Salman calls Zeeshan every night. In a recent interview with BBC Hindi, Zeeshan shared that Salman was deeply upset following the murder of his father. Describing their close bond, Zeeshan noted Salman treated Baba like a real brother. Since the tragedy, Salman has been a constant source of support, calling Zeeshan every night to check in and discuss his sleepless nights. He also shared that several stars, including Shilpa Shetty and Sanjay Dutt, came to support his family after the tragic death of Baba Siddique. Now, Shilpa was seen visibly emotional during the time. Zeeshan referred to these stars as family, stating he doesn't view his father's friends as mere celebrities, but as true family members who visit their home and share a genuine bond. So now, while talking about this, I also want to say that these people are very good at acting, because the moment that the crocodile tears had fallen off Shilpa Shetty's eyes, they were out and party. Before Diwali starts itself, it is Ekta Kapoor, it is Manish Malhotra, it is the some producers, and all they are partying everywhere. So I think even as she went and cried crocodile tears at Baba Siddiqui's funeral, she had already selected her slit skirts and gowns and all for the Diwali parties. And see, it's okay. This the woman, she wears any sort of things, and she tries to act coy. But when the husband, who's been wearing this what do you call this helmet, for almost 1 or 2 years, ever since the his reports of his soft porn movies getting into problem, had come. Now he has become a bigger, fashion icon than his wife, and he wears now these Pathan suits, and poses as though he is Shah Rukh Khan. Luckily, he doesn't pose like Shah Rukh Khan with his hands, outstretched. So now we have the husbands trying to outdo the, wives, and tell them that, see, we are the stars that you have to look at and not our wives, So let me just take a few comments. And Karan, sit silently, please. You have lost the plot. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Back to you, Jay.
So that's all the news for today, friends, and we will see you tomorrow with Rajgopalanji. A very interesting session as to what will happen in the Maharashtra elections, and also more information regarding Modi ji and India as well. So make sure to watch that next session tomorrow. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.